This man became a music superstar even though he was just a chang'aa brewer. So how does someone go from brewing chang'aa to becoming the most followed Kenyan musician on YouTube? Well, this is the unbelievable story of
Otile Brown.
Otile Brown.
So let's dive into it. Born on 21st March 1994 in Kisumu and raised in Mikindani, Mombasa, Otile Brown, whose real name is Jacob Obunga, childhood was filled with more tragedies than you could imagine. It all started when his father separated from his mom and moved back to Kisumu, leaving Otile Brown, his two older brothers and his sister with their mom. At this time, Badman Shivo had already discovered his musical talent. However, his mother didn't like the idea of him pursuing music as a career at 12.
Talent yangu nilijua nikiwa na miaka 12, nikiwa mdogo sana, but nilijua najua kuimba, nikamweleza mamangu na mamangu alipata kujua, lakini hakutaka nifanye muziki bado.
And instead encouraged him to complete school first.
So aliniambia kwamba nisome kwanza.
Sadly, his mother passed away in 2006 before she could see his son's success. Life became even more challenging for the R&B crooner. At some point, he resorted to selling local booze, popularly known as chang'aa, to make ends meet. Since this was an illegal business, Obize switched to touring at the Kenya Port Authority and making soaps as well.
So nilikuwa nafanya kazi ya sabuni nilikuwa nafanya kupika sabuni. Kimaliza bado kulikuwa na kazi nyingine ya tallying KPA. Unahesabu magunia mangapi trailer na ubeba.
His hard work finally paid off. Having saved enough money, Otile Brown moved to Nairobi in 2013 to begin his music career. He brought Masai shoes with him to sell in the capital while figuring out how to get connections in the music industry.
So nilikuwa nawekeza hela nikakuja Nairobi na biashara. Nilikuja na biashara ya hivi viatu vya Masai, the sandals.
The Masai sandal business failed.
Lakini biashara yenyewe ikafeli.
Later he tried selling mitumba, but that failed as well. These failures in Nairobi would prove to be a blessing for him, as he now had no choice but to focus on his music career. He would then make rap mixtapes.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
Yes, Otile Brown began his music career as a rapper.
Get right here, man.
You know, I used to do rap before even singing, but that was way back.
And I remember, nilikuwa tukistaafu wakikula mogox, wakicheka vile tuko down kama tumbo ya snake. Amalona si wahitaji, maisha karata, kamari, na baba kapanda mbegu kanyari, mwana mtoto blueben mweupe wali.
He then bumped into Jalango while waiting to hand over his mixtapes to Willie M. Tuva at the Radio Citizen offices. It was a meeting that would change his life forever. Upon listening to his rap mixtape, Jalango advised him to stop rapping and concentrate on singing instead. Furthermore, he suggested he work with Dr. Eddie as his producer under Dreamland music label. Otile Brown released his first commercial single, Imaginary Love, featuring Calligraph Jones on June 3rd, 2016. Jalango paid for the whole project.
He's the one who even funded my first project. Ambapo alilipia kwa Dr. Eddie.
Ndugu yangu namkuta kwenye game, ushanelea, na ana mkono mkubwa katika mafanikio yangu. Ingawa haijalishi ni kidogo kiasi gani. Ushanelewa bana.
The song got some decent reviews, and it was just a matter of time before Otile Brown blew up. He followed it with other hit songs like Alivonipenda featuring King Kaka.
Oh, bwana alivonipenda yule.
Niseme nawe,
nina mengi ninataka niseme nawe,
and many more. At this point, Otile Brown's name was on everyone's lips, but this was just the beginning, a scratch on the surface. We are not in Otile's prime yet. Now, the year is 2017, and this is the year Otile Brown's music really took off. This brother dropped Kistara. Acha waseme, and his biggest hit that year, Mapenzi Hisia. It was also the year he released his debut album, Best of Otile Brown. The R&B crooner would part ways with the Dreamland music label in March 2017, a move that was not well received by Dr. Eddie. In response, Dr. Eddie barred him from performing all the songs produced under the Dreamland music label. According to Otile, his decision to become an independent artist came about as a result of Dr. Eddie's inability to financially support him as a signed artist.
The contract that I was given was so good and sikuwa najua uwezo wake wa kifedha, unaona huyo aliyenipatia kandarasi. So like, oh, kama this contract is like this, then well and good, let's do it. But mwisho siku time ikaenda kagundua huyo jamaa.
A discussion of Otile Brown wouldn't be complete without mentioning his much publicized relationship with the Kenyan socialite Vera Sidika. The two started dating in May 2018 and unexpectedly broke up in August of the same year. It was an ugly breakup, with Vera accusing Otile Brown of being a gold digger, while Otile claimed he never loved Vera and that the socialite approached him and not vice versa.
And 2 weeks into the relationship, he did ask me for money for his music video.
2 weeks into the relationship?
Yes, 100%.
And how much money was he asking for?
I think it was 200,000.
And did you give him?
At the point, no.
Sikuwa mtongoza Vera, wajua watu wajui. She reached out.
Okay.
Yeah, hiyo ndio kitu watu wajui. Unaelewa, like she reached out. Yeye ndo ali reach out. Alikuwa ananipigia sana hiyo time, alikuwa anafanya ngoma ya Chaguo la Moyo. Alafu atakuwa sizipokee bro. One thing people should understand is that you see V, mimi sikuwa mtamani.
Hey.
I just want to clear this once and for all, because you know what, I'm a gentleman na kuna vitu vingine ambavyo watu nahisi kwamba kwa wananielewa makosa kwa sababu ukimya wangu, all happened and all that. So siwe mtamani kwa sababu mimi sikuwa hata mstock. Ni msana ambaye sikuwa hata mstock and all that, unanielewa. Yani sikuwa mtamani kimapenzi. Nilijua kuna msichana anaitwa V.
You see, I could spend the whole day talking about the beef between Otile and Vera Sidika, but that would probably be a whole video by itself. So enough about others' personal lives. Let's return to music. 2018 would be another successful year for the Mapenzi Hisia hitmaker, releasing some of his greatest songs ever. He opened the year with one of his best hits, Chaguo la Moyo featuring Sanai Pay Tande.
Kwenye madhabahu unavonga, unavopendeza kwenye lorinda.
This song still slaps harder than Kidero on Shebesh. He followed it with Baby Love.
Weni jiko langu kama mboni ya macho yangu.
Baby Love won him several awards, including Male Video of the Year at the Pulse Music Awards in 2018. According to his standards, Otile Brown had a quiet year in terms of hits in 2019. Nevertheless, he gave us Kenyan Girl.
Oh, Kenyan Girl. Oh yeah. You're my number one girl.
Nabait, which he dedicated to his then Ethiopian girlfriend Nabait, alias Nabi.
Nimejaliwa moyo upendo, kipenda napendaga vibaya. Ila skendo zimefanya sija settle.
And this kind of love.
This kind of love.
2020 was here and we all know how crazy this year was. The COVID-19 pandemic and nobody could do any shows. However, Otile still dropped singles here and there. In addition, he released his sophomore album, Just in Love, on June 3rd, 2020 to massive critical acclaim. It's arguably the greatest Kenyan R&B album of all time. 3 of my favorite songs from that album being Regina,
Sina sifa za kihaya, nilichojaliwa mahaba.
Watoto na Pombe featuring Major,
Nilichopata ni watoto na pombe, toto na pombe.
and his greatest hit ever in terms of YouTube views, Dusuma featuring Medi.
Dusuma, give me love, yeah.
In 2020, Otile would team up with Alikiba, one of the most talented East African R&B artists ever, for the hit song In Love. In the same year, he recorded another hit song with Jovial, Jeraha. Despite positive reviews, I still think Jeraha is Otile's most underrated song. In 2022, Otile Brown and another Tanzanian superstar, Harmonize, released the smash hit song Woman. When this song came out, almost every lyric was on everyone's Facebook and IG status. I can't lie, that song was fire, bro. Otile Brown has been one of the most consistent Kenyan musicians ever. If no one is gonna give him his flowers, I will. There's no doubt that he is the best Kenyan R&B singer ever and ranks among the top 5 in East Africa. I don't see him leaving this game anytime soon, and I look forward to more decades of this man. So what do you think of Otile Brown? Is he the best Kenyan artist right now? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Stay safe. See you in our next upload. Blessed.